Hope you guys are doing well. We're back here again with another episode of the Detox Podcast, episode 346 to be exact. And if you're new here and enjoy music, podcasts, comedy, or hooping videos, do consider subscribing. We've got a whole bunch of that stuff going on around here. When you do subscribe, leave a like or hang out with us in the live chat like you're going to do today. It helps us share conversations and laughs like these with more people. So do consider doing that. Now, before I can introduce you guys to my guest this week, got to talk to you guys a little bit about vacations, all right? It's starting to pretend to be nice out for a few days here in the Midwest, and there's no better place to enjoy it than with today's video sponsor, Alpine House 2. It is a classic Swiss chalet duplex A-frame log cabin located directly across the street from the Ski Brule Ski Resort in Iron River, Michigan. Not doing a lot of skiing today, I imagine, or if you are, it's maybe the best time. I don't know, is this the best time to ski when it's nice out? I'm not sure. We still got a little bit of snow up there in the UP. But surrounded by forests, lakes, rivers, and more specifically Iron River makes Alpine House 2 the destination for fishing, hunting, hiking, snowmobiling when they've got it, and skiing, of course, as well. They've been pretty consistently booked up over on Airbnb and Vrbo, but if you check them out on their Instagram at Alpine House 2 and tell them that Darren, Rita, or Detox sent you, they can set you guys up with a vacation. That's at ALPINEHAUS 2 on Instagram to stay up to date with renovations, bookings, and more. One last time, I want to say shout out to Alpine House 2 for sponsoring another episode of the show. Check them out on Instagram. They're also linked down below. Now, I did mention this is the 346th episode of the show. We've been doing it for a while. Made a lot of mistakes on the technical side of things. Had I had our other video sponsor in my back pocket sooner, maybe would have been able to skip some of those headaches, and so I hope that you'll be able to skip them. That's Impulse Cameras over in Oak Creek, Wisconsin's Drexel Square, and they have everything you could possibly need for your creative projects, whether it's cameras, lights, microphones, gimbals, or even just a place to record your own content. They have all of it. They don't just have great gear, though. They also have some extremely hardworking and talented staff that will help you get the gear best suited for your needs at prices that actually fit your budget. And if you're still not convinced, they also offer a super legit rental program that allows you to get your hands on some gear before you decide to buy it. Not to mention, they also have monthly memberships, so you can get extra discounts on gear, as well as access to an exclusive Discord and more. So check out at impulse.mke on Instagram or impulsecameras.com. They're also linked down below as well. One last time, that's at impulse.mke on Instagram or impulsecameras.com. And shout out to them for sponsoring another episode of the show. Now, with all the church announcements out of the way and the bills paid, we got to give a very, very wet detox welcome to comedian RV is in the building.
Hello.
RV, you're here. What does RV mean? Are we camping or
RV? I guess my full name is Jacob Jeffrey Rashes Renard Vervoort.
How many names is that?
Bit,
How many names is that? 5?
More than John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Genuinely more.
Yeah,
I think I have more letters.
Yeah, holy cow. That's impressive.
27 letters, I think I have.
Where does that name hail from? Where are we coming from?
I don't know. I'm a mutt.
Oh,
Irish, obviously.
All right, yeah, we can see.
My dad's Dutch. My dad's side of the family is Dutch. My mom's French Canadian.
Did everybody?
So I have no culture at all.
did they just decide what's your dad's name?
Oh, they were trying to stake claim. My dad's name is Vervoort.
Oh, okay.
But my mom's. Not to give away the maiden name. That's
I guess
crazy.
you don't have to if you don't want
guess
to.
Not. Which one? It's a mystery. But
one
of them is my mom's maiden name. That was my birth name.
Yeah.
Then when I was in kindergarten, she got married to my stepdad, wonderful guy, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
And she changed my name.
Whoa.
To be his last name, Renard.
Wow.
And then she wanted her maiden name to still be a part of that.
Okay.
So she put that in my middle name. And then my dad was like, wait a second.
Oh, wait, for real?
Yeah.
They were like trying to colonize your name. Yeah, they were all like, we're going to put the flags
flag
down.
in my name. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, shit.
And then Vervoort got put in the last name, hyphenated. So.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah. Serious business.
That is serious. They were like, we can't, this kid's going to be special. We all want a piece of this.
So I have a ex-stepmom now, but she's still a very wonderful woman. I consider her like a mother figure. Her name was not in it, and when my name got changed in kindergarten, I was very confused by this. I was like, why isn't Van Schindel part of my name as well?
Yeah,
everyone else is in it.
You were like, I want a 6th or 7th name.
Yeah, why not? Just slap it on there.
Wow,
I sound like a French prince.
Yeah,
something.
It's kind of sick.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of sick. Why? So, but you just go RV.
RV
for short. Make it easy.
Much easier.
Yeah.
And I get all the fucking jokes,
Yeah.
Oh, that's where you were conceived. That's where you were born. You know, whatever.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. What if you have kids one day? What are you gonna name them? You gonna give them
They're
as many
gonna
names?
get the whole name.
Yeah.
They're gonna get. I'm spiteful. They
Yeah.
get the whole thing.
Good, man. Pass it on.
Fuck it. They might even get the hyphenated of my whoever I marry.
Yeah.
You know?
There you go. That should. Why not? I'm sure it built character over the years.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Did people
think so.
people comment on that in school? Were they like, dude, you got way too many names?
From a young age, my 6th grade or 5th grade teacher coined RV, and then ever since then it was RV. Wow. I mean, I wrote that on all my papers in like high school. Yeah. Because it's much easier. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of Jacobs too, from 2001.
Yeah.
It was a popular one.
Yeah. So. Well, that's fair. That's not bad. Wait, so you're outside of comedy. What have you been up to these days? What was keeping you busy outside of comedy?
Reading the Epstein files.
Yeah, dude. Did you see? I mean, that's a tough read.
It is.
It's hard.
It is.
And apparently they haven't finished it. So
yeah, it's not done.
They're still working on it. They're still authoring
Honestly,
more.
I'm trying to read less. Now it's getting, well, we should keep reading them. Everyone should keep reading. I think that's our duty and service.
I don't think we need to read any more of them. I think we need to start smacking people, start putting people in cages.
Yeah. I don't really. I think that why? It's getting just ridiculous.
And also, like, I see the clips every couple of days where it's like a new person in front of Congress, like, and they're asking them about it and they're dunking on them, and I'm like, I really don't care though. Like, can we not dunk on this person? Can we just put them in jail?
Yeah, literally, just
put them in jail or
put handcuffs on them.
You know,
there's no legal repercussion going on. Like,
and I think that's like it almost feels like this is so evil that like this is all just for like show, and something maybe even worse is going on that we just don't know about.
What I don't get is like why what about having money makes you want to do the most evil things? I mean that's a big question, but why? If I had money, like $1 million, millions of dollars, $1 billion, like, have you tried swimming? You know, swimming is nice. You know, like I don't get it.
Think about this. What do you do? Have you played Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
What do you do when Grand Theft Auto, once you have as much money as you want, you have all the cars you want, you start doing terrible shit, man.
Yeah, that's true. But
I would like to think that, I'd like to think that I'm not going to do that. And I definitely wouldn't do the shit they were getting up to. But god damn, man, like what do we need to give them? Do we have to distract you when you have that much money? Like,
apparently. Yeah,
I just feel like I'm trying to think of the amount of different things I could do that wouldn't be that. And I think the list is endless.
Yeah, no.
Before I would get to
how many nice you could have so many nice dinners. You know, before you're eating children.
That's what I mean. Like, there's not enough restaurants in the world.
Michelin star.
Yeah.
I've never eaten one star.
I've never had one. Yeah.
One star.
Never had half.
They could eat every single star, and instead they're eating fetuses.
Yeah, I just wonder, like, how do you? Yeah, that's got to be.
That's a broad claim. I don't want to say they're necessarily eating the fetuses yet. I don't know.
We don't know. I mean, there's still plenty of files. There's still plenty, I'm sure.
We have no idea.
It is just, it's scary. It's also like, it's scary. I saw that they were, and I didn't cross check this, but I saw it like 100 times where people were saying that they were the people that run the biggest like yearbook photography company.
Oh,
did you see this?
I did see this.
Where like the people that come to your school and take your pictures for the yearbook, there was people that, I guess there's like a really big chain or one big company that's like massive across the U.S. for that, and apparently that company has the people at the top of that company had ties in the files to Epstein, and that they're potentially
like they were scouting.
We're allowing them to scout
the hot
talent.
Kids.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And what's even more sinister is like they definitely. It's fucked because they weren't picking the hottest kids. There's no way you could take the hottest chick from your high school to the Epstein Island.
Oh yeah, and she'd just go missing.
And everyone would just be like, "Oh yeah, Jessica's gone." No,
and
we would
20 Jasons with crushes.
You know what I mean?
They go crazy.
They would find her. We would have uncovered this shit years ago.
Yeah,
so they were having to do. Like, that's
know.
even scarier.
That is like, the recruitment process is scary.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I mean, not to be all fun and games about it, but like it is It is sick. What's like?
Oh no,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. I know we're joking. I know we're
Yeah,
joking right
yeah,
now, but
yeah.
it is genuinely terrifying.
No, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's like I literally don't want to read it. I don't want to like get
Yeah.
into it too much because you don't. I can't even. You can't even. I don't know what's real and what's not real on social media in general anymore.
And I also think like the atrocities that are going on with this group of elite people are so bad to the point where it's like I don't even think we can fathom.
It's almost like distracting though. You know, it's like okay, so the eating babies is distracting us from the raping minors, you know, and it's like okay, how about we just focus on that part of it before we go into the eating, you know, like let's put these people behind bars, you know, that were like doing atrocities before we like talk about what does this mean, what does this code word mean, you know, like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's just too much. Yeah, it's like that's what I mean. I think there's so many terrible, evil things that were going on that it's like there's no way that our brains can handle all that information at once. Because I know I have other friends too where it's like they're like I got to stop interacting with this content. I can't even watch people talk about it now because it's getting so insane. And I am in a similar boat. It's like, dude, I'm basically everything I'm hearing about it now is against my will. Like I'm not going.
Yeah, literally.
I'm like I don't want to hear.
But like there is something to be said about that. It should be like in our mind's eye.
It needs to be.
It can't be brushed. We can't just be like, this can't become old news.
Well, did you hear? I mean, Pam Bondi last week was like, "Yo, we can't prosecute everybody in the files because if we do, it's everybody." And I'm like, well, then maybe everybody needs to go. The whole system will collapse. Is what she said. Then maybe the whole system needs to collapse. Like,
isn't that ridiculous that she says that?
That's like when you're
well.
That's like if your kid came home from like all his friends got in trouble. If he got in trouble for egging at people's houses, he was like, well, everybody was doing it, Mom. Okay, well, guess what? You're in trouble too now.
Well, there would be no baseball team.
Yeah.
It's like, who gives a shit?
Our high school doesn't have a baseball team this year now. I'm
gives a
sorry.
shit?
You guys are all suspended. Like that. I don't know. It's, yeah, it blows my mind, man. And it's crazy, too, that he's like got to be he has to have sent the most emails out of any human being ever.
That's the thing, too.
It's like, bro, your carbon footprint is crazy.
Yeah, people are like, you know, we were just talking about it today, me and my friends, but it's like there's so many emails that you can draw like correlate. I feel like people are making like very like broad claims based off of like little you know, it's like we should almost just focus on what we do know, you know, what is like, instead of trying to decode all like the bullshit,
like the Pizzagate,
it's like it's like what do we know to be a fact that is like
there's already enough.
Apprehensible. Like you can put these people in jail, no doubt about it. Like right now.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do think it's like, I'm not saying that people should still keep reporting and looking into those things, but there is enough right now that we have. There's like tons of more people need to be in jail right now. We don't even need any more searching. We don't need any more corroborating of evidence. Like we got enough,
including our president.
Yeah. Oh, big time, man. He's the number one. He's the main character of that story.
Seriously.
It's I keep seeing people. I mean, everybody said it already, but like, he's in that more than Jesus is in the Bible. Like he's in that in those files, and only the ones we have released, so we don't even know what he's in the rest. But the email shit. You know what pisses me off about emails, aside from Epstein sending more of them than anybody should, is email lists.
Oh yeah.
You know, email lists.
I sign up for them.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you like? Do you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Really?
Coles.
I can't stand it. No.
I get every single email. Maybe there's one chance that I'm gonna save $1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it. Email lists.
I sign up for all of them, especially since now Gmail like filters it out. It's like you can like have your transactions tab and your, you know, like your one for money, one for this, one for that.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's a little better. I will say, I just hate that like everybody that tries to get you to sign up for an email list, they're like, oh, we swear we won't spam it. We promise you we won't spam you with emails. We promise you we won't use this to sell you a bunch of shit. We'll only send you stuff when it's really important. And then you sign up.
Bullshit.
And it's like every 2 days you're getting emails. And they just like kill each of my emails. Because I forget to go in and unsubscribe.
Yeah.
I've
gave up
I've got like 4 emails, man. 4 or 5 emails.
Yeah.
That's too many emails to have.
That is too many emails.
And a couple of them make sense that they're like separate, but the rest of them, they were like one died.
Yeah.
So now I only keep it for like 2 or 3 things, but the rest of it's all just spam that comes in from like I'm at Abercrombie and they're like, hey, we'll give you 10% off, and I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah. I mean, I have had the same email since I was like 13, and It's got like 500,000 emails
Oh, yeah.
that I have not. It's like fucking.
I got
big
one of
as
those.
Epstein's. I don't know what's going on in there. You know,
You could
like
be
I could be
fucked.
on the fucking.
You might be in the
I might
files.
be, hey, listen, a lot of things are being said. I'm not. I don't think I'm in them. I don't think I'm in those emails.
Yeah. I will say to I have mine from when I was like 10 or 11 years old. I have an
Yeah.
email, and that is I've had to I've dug it up not super long ago, and I've decided that that's my email now I use when I need to
Really?
get a discount.
Yeah.
If it's a
Oh,
discount
if
for
you
something,
need
because
a
I'm like
discount.
I'm never gonna go in. It's like you said, 500,000 some emails. I'm
Yeah.
never gonna go in and clean it up. So let me just figure out, like, I had to figure out the name of it, which I found it, recovered it, whatever. And I'm like, anytime I can get a discount somewhere, I'm like, sure, you can have my email.
Oh yeah.
Here you go. Take this one.
Boom.
I
Here's-
don't even look at it. Never
Yeah.
again
Here's
will I look
Barn
at
Burner 69.
it. Yeah, exactly. Just get it out of my face, man. Yeah, it's
At AOL.com.
yeah.
My
yeah.
mom still has an AOL email.
Does it work?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like what they use to log into Hulu. You know,
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
impressive. At least it works
AOL.
for that.
she's got a Yahoo.
Yeah, I have a Yahoo. That's my burner
Really?
one. is
Oh
the
yeah,
Yahoo.
there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's old as shit. It's
Mhm.
old as shit. But I mean, you need something. I do wonder what's your. I guess you don't have to dox your email, but is it something stupid? Your like 10-year-old one?
No,
It's
it's
like
just
a
like my
professional.
name. Yeah.
Oh,
pretty
wow.
Much.
That's
Yeah.
impressive. Mine's really
Mm.
dumb.
What is it?
It's like it was my favorite color and my favorite number and then my first name.
Oh, there you go.
At Yahoo.
Favorite.
Yeah,
What's your favorite?
it's-
What's your favorite color?
It's so dumb. Yellow.
Yeah.
it was.
Did it
It was
change?
yellow. No, it
Still
hasn't
yellow?
changed. It's still
Nice.
yellow. Yeah, you
Cool.
guys can email me. It's super easily accessible actually on the internet at this point. But outside of being on email lists and dining with the elite, what's been stressing you out, man? What's been on your mind? What's
Stressing
been
me
bothering you?
out.
Anything been bothering you other than this
Jeez.
sweaty ass apartment right now?
Stressing me out. That question's stressing me out.
Really,
I don't know.
huh?
I don't know. I don't know. This work stressing me out sometimes. Stand up stressing me out a little bit.
What's stressing you out about stand up these days?
I've been doing it for a while now. I mean, like, there's old heads that have been doing it for 20 years that would be pissed at me. I've been doing it for 4 years,
Mhm.
and it seems like a long time. It's coming up in March. It's
Mhm.
gonna be 4 years,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I got happy, and all this. That's like kills it. It kills,
Really?
I don't know.
You think so? It's hurting it for you?
Maybe. I feel like the best I ever was at stand up was when I had nothing to do, and I,
And you were bitter, maybe?
Yeah, I was bitter. I think that helps a little bit.
I agree. I think are you an angry person, you think?
Yeah.
Deep down?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
me
have
too.
road rage problems. Yeah.
Yeah, I get angry too. Sometimes I think it is sad to say, but I think sometimes the funniest I am is when I'm angry. Like
Oh,
if
for
I'm like
sure.
ranting, it's like if
Yeah.
I'm genuinely mad, that's when I start saying things that I've never said before. Like I don't know, the filter comes off and I start saying shit that maybe I shouldn't be saying. But then I watch it back and I'm like, wow, that is objectively
When
way more
people are
entertaining.
mad, they're funny for
Yeah.
sure. I mean,
Yeah.
it is really funny to watch.
It happens to musicians too. I've seen where like musicians get happy and then they say it's hard to make music, especially if they make
Yeah.
like depressing music or sad music.
I don't even know if I'm any happier than I've ever been. I think that I'm more set up than I've ever been. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay. What do you mean? Like you got a job?
I have a nice job and I've got a good girlfriend. Like things are like, how they're supposed. They're in a good place, and
Mhm.
then it's like then I don't need to almost sell my soul to go tell jokes in front of 10 people at a bar every night, to gain a little bit of.
Your
something.
cup is being filled elsewhere now.
Yeah,
So
right.
Maybe
yeah.
you're like, oh, maybe
and
I
I
don't need it.
I love stand up. Like I love doing. There's no better feeling in the world than like crushing doing stand up.
Mhm.
But I think over the last year I've like definitely taken a step back from it,
Mm.
and it's hard too to do that because it's like I want to put all the effort and pour every bit of energy that I have into it,
Mhm.
but it's like you got other. I started realizing I needed a career, like
Yeah.
I need to make money. So
I mean, do we need a career?
I guess not.
What other
Maybe
jobs?
not.
What other jobs did you have? What jobs did you have when you started stand up? What were you doing? That's my favorite stuff. People get upset a lot of times. Sometimes when I have musicians on the show, I can tell they don't like talking about like their daytime gigs because I think for them it
I love
destroys the illusion. But that's like my favorite shit to get into. Is
No,
like
yeah.
the shit that we have to do to pay to be able to do this. You know,
when I started stand up, I was working. My friend got me because I moved to Orlando. I went to college in Orlando, so I moved from high school to Orlando, and I started doing comedy right then.
Were you at the Disney college or what?
I was at a fucking fake clown college called Full Sail University.
Really? You were at Full Sail?
They dox me. Yeah, you seen the ads and shit?
No.
Yeah, I went to Full Sail.
Really? That's
yeah,
insane.
It's some bullshit.
Whoa, so is your degree real or no?
I don't even know.
But you graduated before.
It's not. I really
did you
don't
graduate
think it is.
before?
I graduated before I knew. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nationally accredited and not regionally accredited, which sounds like a good thing. You know, you'd think like, oh, it's a whole nation. I got, you know. But no, it's fucked. It's like it doesn't apply to regular state schools. That's what most credits from that don't apply to the other schools. And it's like I could have gone to any other fucking college. I just got one email one time and I was like, oh yeah, this one looks good. Maybe I should stop signing up for fucking email.
You gotta get off these fucking email lists, man.
Yeah, because now I have a fucking fake degree. And
wow, that's so awesome, dude.
But when I started there, I didn't have a job. You know, I just moved to Orlando. I needed to find something. So my friend from stand-up, he got me a job with what he was doing. It was the middle of the summer, and we were working for, I don't even give a shit because they fired me kind of, Green Phantom car wash thing. And it's just this tent pretty much. It's got this like tarp over it, this green tarp in a mall parking lot. Like 5 different locations. And there's just a metal box with rags and soap. And you have to fill up buckets with water from the mall, like hose.
So you guys are stealing from the mall.
We didn't even have a fucking hose. It was mopped buckets and rags.
Whose business was this? Just some guy?
Some guy named oh fuck.
Some guy was just
some
like,
guy
yo,
named Smooth or something. Like literally, like I don't even fucking remember his name.
It's like, yo, I got a great idea for a business. We're going to steal water from the mall.
It was bullshit,
and parking from the mall.
Yeah.
No one ever came and like checked out to see if this was a legitimate business? Like the cops never came? Or like
I don't know, but the reason I left was he was stealing money. They were stealing money from us.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they were like, out of every... Well, we got fucking cash, you know, in an envelope. It was like totally under the table. Yeah. And, you know, you'd work like 8 hours in the fucking 120 degree
swamp
Orlando weather in the middle of August, and then you get paid like $30 and you'd smoke a blunt with the manager.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's the dream, man.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
And then after that, I quit that. I worked for a first generation Japanese family's sushi restaurant named Sushi Cafe.
Yeah.
And I just get screamed at.
In Japanese.
Yeah, in Japanese. Well, so the sushi chef was the husband. He would scream at Sammy, the wife, in Japanese, and then she'd come over and scream at me in English.
There you go. At least you had a buffer.
Yeah, he hated me. He wouldn't even talk to me.
Why?
He would never speak to me.
What were you doing at this restaurant?
Nothing.
What did you do at the restaurant?
Oh, I was serving. I was the one and only server. And,
wow.
I mean, they had their 10-year-old on the fryer in the back after school. I'm not even shit. Like,
I
this
believe
is like
you.
Dead serious.
I believe you.
Like some shit out of a movie. My first shift that I had there.
What was the 10-year-old's name?
I don't even remember. I don't know. I mean, they had 2 other servers, and it was their 19-year-old daughter that went to college, so she was only there sometimes, and then their like 15 or 14-year-old daughter, and then me. So
you're only
and I got the job because they had it up on there. I was eating sushi one day, and I needed a job bad. I just got fucking fired from the
car wash.
The
very legitimate car wash.
Yeah, or left, and then I saw I needed that, so I applied with paper. And the first day that I worked there though, you know the POS, you bartender.
Yeah.
Like they had a dinosaur Dell that you couldn't even, you'd hit it 3 times and it would, you know, the button up top would go off.
Yeah.
And I tried to punch in a code and I punched it in wrong, so I had to get it voided or something. And Sammy, she was the main manager, the main person, she looked at me in my eyes. I thought she was gonna kill me, and she goes, "Look at me," like Captain Phillips. She was like, "Look at me. I tell you once, now you know." And and it was in front of like 20 people, and it was my first day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna love this job.
And you're the only white guy
I'm
there.
gonna stay here for a year.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was not there for that long.
Wow.
Cause Full Sail's bullshit school. Don't ever go there.
Yeah.
You probably get like ads from them. Like you'll be reading ads from them soon.
Yeah.
They send it to everyone. I mean, I got mail. I think my mom never went to college. My stepdad went to like community college, so I think it was like the first piece of mail from somewhere. We were like, let's go there.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I got a scholarship actually from my like ACT. And it was like...
They were like probably just happy you took an ACT.
No, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
nobody goes here
literally.
that takes an ACT.
I got like an $18,000 scholarship. So it was like, I thought I hit the fucking lottery, It was like, it was either that or go to MPS or
UWM.
UWM.
Yeah.
And I was like, sign me up, Not that I know that it's a private fucking school that costs $70,000 to get, it was like, I was not saving any money by going, but
wow.
I kind of just like, I didn't want to be in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And I just threw a dart at a board and said, fuck it. I guess I'm going to Orlando.
And that's how you end up in a Japanese sushi restaurant getting screamed at.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything about sushi while you were there?
I feel like I genuinely learned something about like the first generation lifestyle though.
Yeah, what'd you learn?
Yeah, those people work their fucking ass off.
Yeah.
I mean, like they're there 24/7. They saved whatever money they had to come overseas to America to open a sushi restaurant in a strip mall parking lot next to, like in a strip mall next to Full Sail University.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever been to Orlando proper. Like, you've been to Disney and shit?
No, I've been to the airport, and then I've driven to where Disney is. I've never been to Disney.
It's a fucking shit. You've been in Orlando.
I've been in Orlando. I've been in there.
It's a shithole.
Yeah, it's pretty
just
gross.
It's concrete and strip malls. Nothing. There's nothing.
That's a lot of Florida is like that, dude. Florida is ugly as fuck.
Yeah. And listen, I love the people that I met or like some of my best friends ever in Orlando.
Yeah.
But they live in a shithole state full of nothing.
Yeah, 100%. That's crazy, dude. I mean, it just blows my mind too when you talk about like the first generation like immigrant family.
Yeah.
So my grandpa, he came over here from Poland, and that's what he was a fucking janitor. Like just grinding shit out, like saved up whatever money he could get out over here, and he's got like a degree. I think he had like a tech degree, like he was like doing like crazy tech shit in Poland. He had to come here. He was a janitor for years, and
he's like a fucking genius.
Yeah, and him and his Polish boys are like he worked on like some of the first computers. Like he was like like doing shit with that in Poland, and then like he's like comes here with his Polish boys, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna be janitors. We're gonna save up enough money. We're gonna buy a truck, and that's what they did. They bought a big semi truck, and then they started a trucking company, and they just fucking worked every single day until he sold it.
And it worked out.
Yeah, he sold the whole company like 12 years ago or something.
That's
like that.
awesome.
But yeah, I mean, that's what they do, dude. That's what immigrants do.
It's the American dream,
and they fucking grind.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like with all the immigrant talk, all the bullshit, ICE, fuck ICE, and it's like those are the hardest working people in the country. Like
in any country,
any country, immigrants are the hardest working people in any country. I mean, these like, I'm not kidding you. Sushi Cafe Orlando. It was like their children would come home from school, do homework in the back, and then they'd work there. That's just life for lots of immigrant. I mean, a lot of immigrant families that come over.
Yeah.
So I learned that. And I felt bad. Like I was like, I was gonna quit right away. When once I got screamed at every day for and I was like, I kind of have like some Stockholm syndrome. Like I'm like I feel for them. Like I don't want to like
you don't want to let them down.
I don't want to let them down.
This is your family now too.
Yeah, right.
This is your business. That's crazy, dude. Like, did you what was like the worst fuck up you had at that restaurant? Because I mean,
I dropped a fucking pile of sushi.
Did you?
Yeah, on some lady.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, you didn't?
On anyone. But no, I did drop like
And you had to go back in
Probably.
and be like, hey, I'm sorry, can we get this refired? And they were
Yeah.
like,
Refired. I mean, re-roll.
Oh,
This
sure,
guy's
yeah.
pissed.
yeah.
It's like he's the only guy, too. He made like 20 rolls.
And it's the dad, right? The dad
Yeah,
is making, he
and
does all
I
the
got it
cooking.
on a tray with eel sauce, and I dumped it all over,
Oh, fuck.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Yeah. And they would scream. They would scream at me.
Can everybody in the restaurant hear?
It was tiny, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not a big place.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's
Is
humbling.
that your only serving experience?
No, and then I served at Texas Roadhouse for a day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why only one day?
Right when I moved to Milwaukee.
You weren't rocking
I don't
with
know.
the rolls?
I'm not a server. I'm really vapid.
Mm.
I'm not like sorry, I bumped it. I'm not like a good rememberer of things ever.
Sure. You do have to be able to remember
yeah,
some
you
stuff
do.
to do
you
that.
do.
Yeah.
And I remember the actual reason that they try to give you a test, homework.
Whoa.
They had
For
fuck,
Texas
what was it called?
Roadhouse?
No, it was Outback Steakhouse, not Texas. See, I'm so bad at remembering.
Dude, one of my boys, this is an aside real quick because I have to talk shit about this. One of my boys, I texted him on Saturday. This past Saturday was Valentine's Day. And I was just talking to him about some stuff that we had going on over the next day because I hosted this basketball thing. I'm like, oh, where are you and your girl? Where are you taking her for Valentine's Day? Because I'm working. And I'm just like, hey, where are you taking her? And he's like, oh, I'm going to see if we can get into the Outback Steakhouse. And I'm like, so you didn't plan nothing? You're just going to see if you can get to the Outback.
You're going to onion.
Yeah.
Is that even there? I don't
And they
even
had
know.
to wait.
I failed the test.
It was a 2-hour, 45-minute wait. And they did it. They
Yeah.
went. They waited. They went to the
Wow.
mall, I guess, while they
2
were waiting.
out on
For
Valentine's
Outback, bro.
Day.
Yeah,
How
for
long have they
Outback.
been together?
6 years, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
6 years.
5-6 years. Yeah.
Holy!
Oh,
I
wow.
thought you were gonna say 6 months.
No, a long time.
Well, I guess 6 years in.
Wow.
That's what you got.
That's what you get. Man.
Outback Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse is where it is.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I will say I worked this past Valentine's Day weekend, and I've been seeing this a lot lately. I think it was like a universal experience for this year's Valentine's Day. There was no love in the air
Yeah.
at all. All the couples hated each other.
Yeah, my girlfriend left and went to Nashville for the fucking
Oh,
weekend.
really?
Left me behind. Yeah.
Really?
Probably cheated on me.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Love you.
Dude, I could not believe it. It was like any table that I went to, any bar guests that I had, they just
Yeah.
and the thing is too, where I'm at, I was bartending this weekend, and it was anybody that would have to sit at the bar was people that we weren't taking walk-ins because we were fully booked.
Mhm.
Was people that walked in, right? So it was the guy didn't get a reservation, so they tried to walk in, and they're like, yeah, if you want to eat here, you have to sit at the bar.
Isn't that so crazy though that people are thinking, oh, I'll just walk in.
It's 6:30 on
Yeah,
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
on
Day.
a Saturday.
Are you an idiot?
Yeah,
Come
dude,
on.
you are. And so then the girls, some of these girls would be so angry.
Yeah.
They're putting their coat on the bar stool, just fucking, not even
We've
fucking
been to
looking.
6 places.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
so how are we doing tonight? And she's like, ask him, ask fuckwad.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, holy shit, I don't want this.
It was either this or the Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah, 2.5 hour wait. And I just, yeah, dude, I don't know what it was, bro. They all hated each other. They were not having a good time. I mean, food was fine. People did enjoy their meals eventually, but it was just nobody. There was no rapport. None of these couples were even talking to each other. It was
Huh.
they were like, oh, we have to do this.
That's sad.
It was weird because usually, on Friday, Saturday night, that's people if they're going out on a date, it's date night.
Yeah.
They're excited about it. These are the people that I think, people that go out on Valentine's Day, I think are people that don't go out any other time of the year, and they're like, I have to do this because I have to take my.
Obligation. Yeah.
And it felt that way.
That is
serving them.
weird. That is weird. I don't know. Sometimes you that's what I spend all my money on. I feel like going out to dinner. I love feeling like I have money. And
Yeah.
going to fancy
Dude, it does feel
places.
good.
It feels so good.
Oh man,
That sweet, sweet dish.
you just trade a couple dollars for somebody to go make some food for you. It just comes to you.
Yeah, it's it's
Oh my
amazing.
God.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love food, good food
What
too.
kind of foods are you into? Any?
Yeah, any. Besides the babies, kids.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
I would hope so.
I don't like
He's
that
trying to
stuff.
you're trying to
I
scrub
don't
your
like
name
that
off the
stuff.
list right now.
Adrenochrome free.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Mexican food's my favorite, but I like have you ever been to Have you ever been to Morel?
No, I haven't.
We went for Valentine's Day last year.
Okay.
I got the reservation.
You got a
did my
reservation?
due diligence.
Yeah,
you know.
not an idiot.
To the nice one. Yeah, and it was. I mean, I love like fancy, like places you can't afford, like
Normally.
to go normally.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Oh my God,
And I
it
love
feels
just
good.
spending a lot of money there.
Yeah.
But my brother works at Lake Park Bistro.
Oh yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, restaurant or like Bartolata.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother and one of my best friends, Sam.
I've never been there. I've been at that park multiple times.
Yeah. That place is ridiculous.
Mhm.
Like it looks like something out of like an elitist,
Yeah.
Like
I've seen the pictures of the inside too. It looks that way. I'm
Yeah,
like,
oh,
wow.
yeah.
I'm like, I can't afford to even look
Yeah,
at
no.
this. They probably
No,
probably have to watch ads to look at pictures of it.
They've got like, not to out, but they've got like these accounts for really fancy restaurants like this. They have like an open table account or like a whatever.
Mhm.
I don't know what it's
A
called.
house account.
A house account. Do you
Mhm.
know about this? Where they have
Mhm.
like notes on these people and their
Mhm.
lives and like, oh, this is their mistress and this is their wife
Yes.
and don't
Dude,
sit them next. That's fucking
let me
insane.
tell you. So I know people. So I where I learned to bartend and stuff was in Lake Geneva, and I used to like be at a pretty like uppity, nice like fancy cocktail bar.
Yeah.
And I had some friends that worked at there's a couple of country clubs in the Lake Geneva area. It's a rich area in Wisconsin, and I know people that have served and bartended at these places where they have the notes on these house accounts, which is crazy too. Like the concept that you just come in, like you don't pay anything, it just like gets charged to an account later is crazy, insane.
Like,
But on top of that, like they are trained, and there's the notes in there where it's like if he was just in with his mistress, like the mistress's name, that's fine. When he comes in with his wife, you don't mention that he was just here yesterday.
no,
That he was here 2 days ago.
that's
You don't
what
say
I mean,
you never say, "Oh, it's good to see you
Nope.
again." You just, "Oh, hi, Mr. So and so," and you
Mhm.
make sure you address the wife and you
Yeah.
talk to the kids and you speak nothing of it.
Yeah, my
And if-
girlfriend used to work at Carnivore.
Oh, I
and
bet.
it was all like, they had tons of accounts with like
That's
names. and-
crazy, man.
Yeah, isn't it?
It just blows my mind. I'm glad I never had to be at a place like that. I have had it, and I did do it one time where, and we don't have house accounts, so it doesn't matter. This guy had come into my restaurant, and he was a total douchebag.
Yeah.
Like every time he came in 3
Oh
times
yeah,
in a
and
row.
there's notes on
And he
that.
came in with a different chick each time.
Yeah.
We don't keep notes of it or anything, but he just was
Oh.
a fucking douchebag
Yeah.
every time. And then I knew he had booked a new reservation, and he did put a note that was like through Open Table that was like a first date.
Oh.
And so I was like, he pretended. I heard him say to the girl that it was the first time he'd ever been there.
Mhm.
And so when I came to the table, I was just like, "Oh, it's good to see you again, man." Right away. So just like right away, it's
That's
like, "Oh, he
hilarious.
lied,"
Yeah.
and I just,
Yeah.
I mean,
good.
he didn't tip, but
good.
I was like, it was
You're like
worth
Robin Hood.
it. Yeah, fuck that guy, man.
Yeah, fucking.
And I don't even care. I'm not invested in your cheating. I don't care. You want to cheat,
Yeah.
man, cheat. But like, don't be a dick to your servers and cheat. Because then I'm gonna.
No,
they got.
then you deserve
Come
it.
on, man.
Yeah.
We know a lot about you. We
Yeah,
can figure
you
that
don't-
shit out.
You don't just deserve it from cheating. It's
Yeah.
when you fuck with me.
It's when you fuck
When
with
you
the
fuck-
servers.
Yeah, when you fuck with me, that's when it becomes personal.
Yeah, of course, man. That is what it is. Yeah, that's interesting. So
It
you
is-
served. You've
I've served. I've done fucking everything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
you've
I've
washed
had
cars.
I've had a random job for every. I used to work at I don't know if I want to like out myself. I used to work at Riley's
The
sandwiches.
Riley sandwich
Yeah,
shop.
the dog
Yeah, yeah.
themed sandwich
I'm familiar.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Not a
don't
good
know,
time?
I didn't like that.
No.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I guess I shouldn't
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
too
we
much
don't
about
got it. We don't have to. We
Yeah.
could get it.
I'd
You were
finish like an 8-hour shift, get bit by a dog. Like
workers' comp or no?
no, no, absolutely not.
No, fuck no.
Absolutely not.
What about
I
you?
got
You
fired from there.
oh really? What do you keep getting fired for?
Well, at Sushi Cafe, I got fired for Full Sail changes schedules every month.
Okay.
Like my college, like
Because it's a
so
fake college.
Because
They can
it's
do whatever
fake
they
fucking
want.
college. It's bullshit. They do whatever.
Yeah.
Like you finish a class in a month, or 2 classes in a month. And
How did you not know this was fake?
I didn't look into it. I didn't. I didn't give a shit. I was very reckless with. I was 18. I think that it's crazy that we decide to let 18-year-olds just make
yeah.
the decision on what's gonna determine the rest of their life.
Yeah, I
You know-
basically went to a fake college too, so I feel.
Where'd
I
you
mean, it
go?
was a little bit more real. UW Rock County in Janesville. It got absorbed by
Okay.
Whitewater.
Okay.
So it's a real school, but it just.
Yeah.
I had never heard of it, and when I told anybody from where I was from that's where I was going, and I only went.
I don't tell anyone ever. Now I'm telling a fucking
yeah, no, you're telling everybody.
podcast audience.
I didn't tell anybody, the people I did tell. No one had any idea that Janesville even had a college.
Yeah.
And when I went there, I ended up finding out they had fucking like 3 colleges
Yeah.
that nobody cares about. But I was like, yeah, man, I'm going to the school. And they're like, why? I'm like, well, actually, the basketball coach said I could play basketball there. That's literally the only reason I'm
Nice.
going
Fire.
there. So,
Yeah.
and yeah, I went to some school in the middle of some
There
cornfields
you go.
for that reason.
There you go.
So.
Yeah, exactly like you make a reckless decision.
And you're
'cause
18, yeah, 'cause you're
and
like, what?
I want to play basketball. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Here you go. Rock.
Yeah.
You know, that's literally what it was. It was like I want to move out of the state, and this college is giving me money. I didn't look into anything. I didn't tour it. I don't think I looked at pictures.
Yeah,
You know, like
didn't see
I
it.
saw a palm tree maybe, and I was like, oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, fuck
You know,
yeah,
I-
man. And then you fucking lived in Orlando for 4
Lived
years?
in Orlando for 3 years.
3
yeah,
years? Wow,
3
man.
years.
Oh, yeah, because you were finishing classes every month. So
Yeah, I
you're-
lived under a white drug dealer and rapper named Smoke Supreme.
Really?
Shout out, he's a fucking awesome guy.
Smoke
low-key,
Supreme?
but yeah, I was
Dude.
so scared of him, and I shouldn't have been. You know,
Yeah.
he was like, he's such a sweet guy. You know,
Yeah.
but I was so scared of him.
Is his music good? You listen to it?
Yeah, it's great.
I'm gonna look that up.
He's got a song called Lil Pornhub. That shit's fire.
Really?
He's got a song that's
a
like,
real song?
Yeah, he's done work with like EDC, you know, like the Florida. It's one of the biggest like electronic.
Is it? It's Smoke Supreme. Is his
Smoke
name.
Supreme, yes.
Yeah, dude. He's got his biggest song, "Don't Need You." That's popping. I want to see the. What song did you say was good?
Well, Lil Pornhub.
he's got
is
one
a
called
classic.
Walgreens Receipt is an album.
That's a good. That's a good fucking. Album.
That's a
I
good
mean, and
album.
he's got like great features in this shit too.
Yeah.
He's popping. Hey, respect game.
Yeah, man. We're gonna have to get Smoke Supreme on the podcast. Shout out Smoke Supreme. That's
Yeah.
amazing. So he's.
You should. That would be fire. He lives in
be-
Philly now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should.
That's
hit him
hilarious.
up.
Well, when we go out to Philly, maybe we'll have him on. We'll swing him on. That would be hilarious. So you were living under a white trapper.
Yeah, right trapper, and I was like scared of him. I was smoking all of his weed.
Yeah.
Paranoid, alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Passing fake school.
Yep, past fake school and air conditioning.
And then we talked a little off here too. You worked at Target before too.
Yeah.
How long did you work at Target for?
That was in high school. I worked at Target for 2 years. I was probably the worst Target employee that's ever been.
I don't know, man. We got someone else in this room who's pretty fucking bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we were both up there. I mean, I was pretty good actually.
I
got worse because of the influences around me, but I was good.
I feel like I don't know. I was shipped from store. What'd you do?
You were SFS.
Yeah.
I was just regular GM. I was unload. And then
Yeah,
general
okay,
manager. Yeah. Or general merchandise. Sorry, not general
Yeah,
manager. Yeah,
general
not
manager.
general
Damn,
manager.
big
No.
shit.
I would never have accepted that. They had my favorite thing was when they
Darren
would
from Target.
when they would ask you to like, are you interested in becoming a team lead? I'd be like, fuck no.
Yeah,
Absolutely
no,
not.
yeah.
I'm not babysitting.
They never asked me. You know,
Okay.
no. So I don't like.
What did you do at SFS?
So you
people
do the
that know-
picking the online order. Oh yes,
For people that don't know. Yeah.
It's like it's online orders. So you either it's shipped from store, or you're picking up the online orders that people are picking up.
Just OPU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're bringing it out to their car or whatever. So you're pretty much being their little bitch running around the store.
Just picking stuff
Up. You've got a little scanner that beeps if you come close to something, because it's like hard to find some of this
Clothing
very specific
items.
stuff. Clothing, yes, exactly. Like the exact brand with the exact
exact size, yeah.
and everything. It's like, and sometimes you'd look for, there'd be baby food that just wasn't there.
Mm-hmm. Or
And-
soft. No, dude. The worst is soft lines when they roll out the swimsuits.
Yeah.
You can never find, because you're like, I'm as a dude too. I'm looking and I'm like, this is a black bikini. This is what it says to get, and I have the right size.
Then you look weird,
and
like you're touching
I'm
all
clicking
the
it.
bikinis.
Yeah, and I'm clicking it, and it's like, no, that's not the right one. And I'm like,
Yeah,
there's
no,
100
this is
black bikinis
Yeah, no,
right here. So then
genuinely.
you have to go out there with this gun.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting there, and you're fucking. I forget the name of the gun. What's the name of the gun? RFID. You have the RFID
Yeah,
gun.
yeah,
And you're
yeah,
fucking.
that's
oh
exactly
my
it.
god, dude.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So I did that, but so I got hired seasonal, and then they kept me on.
They kept you on even though you sucked?
They kept me on forever. I don't know how I slipped under. It's like some George Costanza shit. Genuinely.
Yeah.
called in. I probably had, I don't even know, 50 call-ins. Like, I don't know why. Eventually it was like, it was an anomaly. I didn't understand why they wouldn't fire me. Like, I was trying everything that I could, and they wouldn't fire me. And every time Gwen from HR, she'd see me. She'd be like, we got to have that talk. And then it would never happen. That talk would just never happen. And it was like, I guess I'll call in again this, weekend.
Yeah.
So, but it got to the point. So I was like the senior night shift worker because like it was all high school kids.
Yeah. And you've been there for a year
and I was there for, like a year and a half. So like it was all younger kids than me. I'd have them go do all the picking orders. And I'd sit around and dick around boxing shit up in the back. I would never. One day, Chad, one of the managers, he like came up to me. It was like Christmas time, and they do like their annual like picking reports and like who's got the best picking numbers and the worst. He comes up to me and he goes, "Jacob, your numbers are the worst in the store by a lot." And I was like. Oh, really? I'm sorry, man. Like, I don't know. And he was like, we got to do something about that. And then I was like, yeah, for sure, dude. I'll turn that around. Never did shit about it. Was there for another year.
Just never followed up.
They never followed up. I think that, like, and I stand on this. Like, if you can find a corporation like Target and just exploit them, you should. With all your power, you should. Yeah. I would straight up like not clock out for my breaks, go home, like I was like absolutely the worst employee Target might have ever had.
Really? You might be. I know a couple guys that are on your level.
This sounds all bad. Now I'm a teacher and I love my job and I try to do a good job, but like I never had a job before like teaching that I cared about enough to like do like why do I have to work hard for Target? Don't they make enough money without me slacking off? Like I don't know.
No, I agree. Yeah, Target's man, that's insane that you were there. I always thought when I worked at Target, I was there for 2 years too, about the same time. I was there as I was like finishing college though, so it was like during the pandemic because I had to stop bartending.
Good job to have when you're young.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you this, it was a huge pay decrease for me because I was bartending in Lake Geneva, so I was making a shit ton of money, and then the pandemic happened. I was like, well, I can't do that anymore. So then that was what I could work at Target, and I worked there for 2 years, and they would always swear, and I thought they were bullshitting, bro. They would always be like, yeah, we're the #1 store in the region. We're this, that, that.
They all say that
dude,
shit.
But I thought that, dude. And then every other person that I've worked at a different Target than me talks to me about how your store sucked dick and you were able to do that. Dude, if you did that at my store, you would have been killed.
Gone. Yeah.
They would have crucified you on the baler.
They
would have shown you.
That's what was crazy about it, is that like it was like a hard job to get in high school. It was like a really hard. So like
I know people that got denied like 6 times from Target.
Yeah, exactly. I know people that are very successful people that did get denied 1,000,000 times. I got the job. I don't know. I floated by.
Yeah, you got it the first time. That's what, dude. Same thing. I got denied right before I got like my first bartending gig, which ended up like changing my life. I'm so grateful that I learned how to do that, and that's what I do now on the side. Before I got that, I applied at Walmart and got denied. And one of the dumbest people I know, who was my like roommate in college, got hired.
Doesn't need to be a genius.
We both, but and I didn't get it. They denied me.
Yeah.
But Walmart denied me. And if you looked at the 2 of our lives since then, it's like he's got 3 OWIs and fucking his life is just. And
I was just talking to my friend on the phone today. He lives in London, and he just got an email denying him from working at Burger King, and he was like, "This is a new low."
That is, dude, it's over.
I think I got denied from working at Taco Bell in Orlando though. I think because they were like, "Do you have an open schedule?" And I was like, "No," Yeah. I don't know. I'm not about a bullshit.
Yeah. I also hate that too, having an open schedule for people to just like jerk your schedule around wherever they want.
Yeah, you have to have an open schedule or we won't hire you. Yeah.
It's like they don't want that's one of my biggest issues with part-time jobs is that like if I work a fucking part-time job, I even think this should be for full-time jobs too, if you like if it's something that's open 7 days a week. All I'm asking for in my schedule is that I have like some autonomy in my life that I can like
Yeah.
let me put. For me, I work for myself for half my week, and in the other 3 days, I work for somebody else part time.
Yeah.
And I remember like when I was like looking for new jobs, and I like before when you're in between places, it's like anytime I want to start a new job, especially in the service industry, or if it's a part-time gig in retail or whatever, I have to be like, yeah, I'm available 7 days a week, because the only way you'll get it. And then you get to get in there, and then you do that for like a month.
You have to, yeah.
And you have to do that for a month, and then you're like, okay, if they see you're a good worker, then you're like, okay, now this is my real schedule.
This is my real schedule. This is what yeah.
Because in what world would somebody be? I knew somebody that did this for like 3 years. They worked at Burger King, and they had an open schedule. And so I would be like, yo, Tom, can you come do this thing next week? And he'd be like, I don't know, I have to wait till they put the schedule out. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I don't know what days or what times I work. The managers just want that. They're like, throw him in literally any shift that they can't get covered from all the other people's availability and time that they do respect.
Yeah.
It's just like, we don't respect this
Sorry,
kid.
Mom, I can't come to Christmas this year.
I gotta work
for Burger King.
Fucking damn,
They
dude.
expect you. That's the thing. It's like these corporations, they genuinely expect you to like put your life down for them. You know, like for Walmart, you expect me to work my ass off for you know, it's like I am not going to work my ass off for Target.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing in my, and maybe that's a character thing. I don't think it is though. I think that it's just like a fuck the man kind of, not to be like, oh, I'm a fuck the man kind of guy.
Yeah.
But like I don't give a shit about my, I mean, and it was always like, oh, you need the references. You need the references. I have not ever once lied about a reference and been called on it. You know, like you just sign your friend's name
Say they were your manager.
and say they were your manager. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're never gonna, I don't know.
Well, I love, dude. So since I have like I do have an actual business. I tell all my friends, I'm like, if you're applying for a job, just let me know.
Yeah.
I'll say whatever position we're, just make sure I'm on the same page as you. If they do call, it's happened twice that they've ever called. And I've probably done it for people like 20 or 30 times.
Yeah.
And it's like twice they've ever called me. And I'm like, oh, yeah? Yeah, no, Michael, he's a great worker. He managed my whole shit for a fucking year and a half. He's great. I just bullshit him for 5 minutes. And they're like, yeah, and he gets a job.
Yep.
Same shit with social media. They say that too. They're like, people, when you're I don't know if this is like, it was like that when you were growing up. When I was going through like high school and college, they were like, you got to be careful what you put on social media. Like, companies are going to look that up. They're going to find you. They're going to da-da-da. Brother, I have said so many things on this podcast or on vlogs or on other people's channels or whatever that should absolutely make me unhireable.
Yeah.
And people don't even know because I'm so unsuccessful. They have no idea.
My fucking Instagram's RVBaller69 and I'm a teacher.
You know? I know.
It's like you'd think one kid would find it by now. And I go by Mr. RV. All they have to do is look up RV comedy. All they have to do. It's not that hard. And I've never had one kid see anything or mention anything.
And my thing is this too. If and when it was going to be a problem, that means I'm probably doing well enough in that other thing, in that social media game, where that job doesn't even fucking matter. If I was unable to get a job because so many people knew that Darren Rita has this problematic take.
Yeah.
I'm probably making enough money on my problematic takes where I don't need that fucking job at that point. Yeah. You know, same thing if you had said some joke on stage, if a clip of you was so big that kids at the school were finding it or parents found it, you're probably doing okay.
Yeah, I'd get that $20 from the monetized TikTok.
Yeah, well, maybe you'd be getting booked.
Totally fine. I'd be set for life.
That's true. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. So you went from Target to teaching, man, and now you're teaching.
Wow.
Are you a teacher?
I did CO2 for a long time, delivering CO2, and that's what I was gonna say. Like reference wise, going back to that, it's like all you need is one good dude as your one good my reference that I'll always use is Brian Shealy. I worked for Shealy Service. It's like a small CO2 company. Okay. He's just the most down to earth dude. He would lie. He would anything for me to get a job. You just need one real good guy that will like say this is an awesome person. That's all you need.
And I gotta say this too. I've worked a lot of jobs where people start at this job and they suck so bad and they're like such a terrible employee that like they are in and out within like a month and you're like, and then you'll find out they got another job somewhere and I'm like, dude, places don't give a fuck because that
No.
person is unemployable.
Oh yeah.
Like that person
It's
should
the
never
worst
have
when
a
you
job.
get a friend hired.
Oh
You know.
my god, yeah.
I used to my first job I worked was a movie theater, Marcus Theaters in Appleton.
Yeah, shout out, Mark.
Yeah, shout out. And I got my friend Scott a job there, and he would call out with the most ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't just be like, oh, I'm sick. He'd be like, no, I broke my leg. And then he'd come in next week with nothing, no crutches. It'd be like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
He had like 3 family members die in like 2 weeks one time.
You're like,
and it was like, really, dude? Like, I just got you this fucking job.
would they look at you sideways too? Like management would be like, yo, what's up with your boy?
I'm sure. Oh, yeah. I definitely got asked a few
Yeah.
times.
I can't. That is one of my least favorite things, dude. Like, here's the thing: if I get somebody a job, and most of the time, if I do it, I do believe in them in some capacity. If I get them a job, I will always say it this way too. I'll go, yeah, you should hire my boy. Like, I think you should, or you should give him a chance, right? And then they interview him, and they go, yes, you decided. Whatever happens after that, that's your decision.
Yeah.
And this is what happened. I had gotten a friend a job at this bar I was working at, and he was like living out of his car kind of, and was like sucky. He wouldn't show up to work. He'd show up late. He didn't take any time to like get well versed in bartending. Like he wasn't trained. He needed to be trained. They wouldn't schedule him with me to train him. So like he was like just kind of thrown into it. So it was kind of a shitty situation for him. And anytime like he would show up late for a shift or there was a fuck up that like was his problem, like was his fault from like days or weeks before, they just come up to me like, hey, what's up with your boy? What's up with your boy? Is he really? They would send me texts when I wasn't at work and be like, hey, can you come in and fill in for your boy? He just called in. Hey,
Like, oh, I'm sorry.
I'm like, I don't give a you decided to hire him.
Oh, I'll give him a few spankings tonight. Like,
Yeah,
what
like-
do you want me to do?
Yeah, or I've had it where I've like, especially in the service industry, I think like a lot of people, it's like really easy because you're in tight quarters to like become friends with people and like you build like lasting relationships. I've had it where like I like have put in time off requests and then had my manager check with my friends at the job to be like, is he really going to this thing? And I find out about it. I'm like, dude, yeah, I'm going to the wedding. It's a real wedding that I'm going to.
too.
Like, ask me, you psycho.
Employers sometimes like
They think they own
they
you, dude.
think that they have like some sort of like onus over you that's more than just I'm here to make money, to live, to eat. You know, it's like no one works because they just fucking love. And some people do. Some people are sick fucks.
Some people get
Some
brainwashed.
people get brainwashed, and they're like, "Target is my life." You
Dude,
know?
those people
are scary.
They're
It's
terrifying, bro.
Dude, so this one woman, I was so bad at Target that like this one woman, Lisa, after I left, she hated my gut. She was a lifer, you know. She worked there.
I worked
so
with
I
some
probably
lifers.
fucked some shit up for her. Like I would probably hate myself too if I came into work and like I had to carry, after
this RV
for
kid.
this fucking RV kid.
Yeah.
And one of my friends got hired at Target after that, and this is like 2 years later. And Lisa would be like, "Yeah, we used to have this kid named Jacob RV. He's a fucking idiot." It's still holding this crazy grudge, And it's like I don't know. It's like these jobs are so unimportant.
Dude, one time.
So unimportant.
One time, it was during Christmas in Q4, right? And they had, sometimes we would get double trucks, right? You get 2 trucks in the same day. You have to push all the floor. For you were picking stuff. I would unload the semis, and then I would push the stuff to the floor.
Yeah.
And then bring it to the back room when we were done. And there was a couple of days in Q4, because Christmas was so busy, that they would have 2 semis in the same day.
Mm-hmm.
And that was terrible. And I remember this one week, it was we knew it was going to be a double truck day. And we're like finishing the first truck. We still have like 40 minutes left of this truck probably before it's gonna be fully unloaded. And the second truck came early, so it's there. And the guy's like, "Yo, I'm leaving in 10 minutes. If you're not done with this other truck, I'm leaving. You guys don't get this product." And the manager's like, "My life's over if that happened." They're feeling the pressure. So they're like,
Christmas.
"Code red, guys! Everything's got to get out of the thing." And usually you have to like take stuff off, put it on the line, and then organize it by aisles on these like U-boats and stuff. And me and my buddies, because we didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And the lifers were so stressed. They're sweating buckets, bro. Like LeBron James,
it's
Game
life or
7,
fucking death.
chasing Andre Iguodala down to block and save the finals. That's what the energy they're on.
Yeah.
we were fucking, dude,
Yeah,
every
who
box
gives a
just
shit?
throwing it.
Yeah.
Anywhere we wanted. We had the green light to do whatever the fuck we wanted. And, dude, it took them, like, days to finish that truck.
Mm-hmm.
Because we fucked it up so bad, putting everything in such the wrong order. And then, like, the next semi is there, and you had to start unloading that right away. And it was just, like, of course people probably hated us because it was like, dude, I don't give a fuck. This is hilarious to me that because of some management oversight that this problem is happening, and you think that I'm going to care, that like you want me to now care more because somebody
someone fucked
up.
Yeah.
Am I getting more money to care?
On a corporate level.
Yeah, am I getting more money? Because
no,
corporate's going to get more money
absolutely
if we get this done for them. Corporate makes more money.
Yeah.
And they're gonna,
Dude.
the suits get raises. We don't get raises.
I worked for this restaurant, and great restaurant. I'm not gonna say the name because I'm saying this, but but the cooks. I was like a prep cook, and the cooks that worked there, cooks that were there all the fucking time, right? It's like that's life. You work 10 hours a day, and you are there 5 days a week. If not 6 days a week. And not only do they work there that much, they lived in the apartments upstairs owned by the people that own the restaurant were the landlords. And it's like, what is this, some fucking feudalism shit, dude? Like, you live in a employer sponsored house. Dude. Like, that is fucking crazy. They know everything about your life.
Yeah.
If they have a Ring doorbell, they know everything about your
life. They got your IP address.
Yeah.
They know what porn you're watching.
Yeah, they know.
Oh, no.
That is insane.
I know. I have some shit. You got to remind me that off air. I have something to tell you about that. I know some crazy employer-employee relationships where, like, it's basically.
It's all in the restaurant business, too. It gets to be, it's very communal family relationship, but then it's like too much.
Yeah, it gets dicey, man. It gets dicey. Have you've been, so you were out in Orlando for a bit, and now you're back in Wisconsin. Do you travel a lot?
Yeah. I try to travel as much as I can.
So you're not afraid of flying at all?
No.
Do you fly? What do you fly? Do you fly a specific airline, or you just go
Don't
cheapest?
give a shit.
Nice.
Yeah, I was on fucking last week. We went to Florida. Me and my girlfriend. We were on like the
Spirit
Air Florida, like Sun County Air.
You were on the
Timu
Airlines?
Yeah. Timu Air, yeah.
Oh, God.
I spun the wheel to see $30 off.
Yeah, holy shit. Do you?
That's how I do like hotels, shit like that too. We do the price breakers where you go on Priceline, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it gives you 3 mystery box places that are all within like 4 stars. It's actually a fire deal because it's like they give you a big discount because you don't know where you're gonna be, but it's like you're in this area, it's a 4-star place, we'll tell you after. And I'm
Trust
like,
us,
fuck
bro.
it, book it. Like,
that's a real thing you can do?
Yeah.
What's this called?
It's called Price Breakers on Priceline, sponsor.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, it's called like Express Deals, something like that. We do it it's amazing. It's great.
Wow.
We're in like fancy fucking places for cheap. Like because
it's like they didn't have anyone.
They just didn't have anyone for the room, so they got excess rooms that they need to sell, so they sell them for cheap. But they only do it through
this sketchy ass website.
Priceline, so that it's like they don't want to do it on their website where it's like usually it'd be
and
hundreds of dollars a night.
Wow, that's impressive.
It's a good deal.
So so you're flying a lot. Have the Mile High Club? You know what that is?
Like fucking.
You ever done that?
No, I haven't actually.
I was thinking about this the other day.
Those are the grossest fucking bathrooms.
I've never been in one of them. I've never even been in the bathroom. I've flown and I've only flown like short flights, like 2 hours.
And I'm not a prude. I'd fuck anywhere, but like that bathroom it's like you get sucked down the chute. I don't know what like there's fucking always the paper towel thing. The garbage is always overflowing. Piss is everywhere.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
What about you? Think this is what I was wondering because like the Mile High Club is if you smash up while you're up, in the air. What would it be considered if you were to just like jerk it in the airplane bathroom? Is that because it's probably not? You probably aren't in the same club, but like
fucking creep.
You think so?
Yeah, the creep.
You can't. What if you pay for Wi-Fi?
Airplane creep.
What if you pay for Wi-Fi? You don't think you get a club? You don't think you get like a secondary club?
Then you're on the fucking American Wi-Fi watching fucking porn.
Jerking it, man.
That's fucked.
Come on.
I had a friend that. Oh my god.
What did he do? What did he do?
He was a janitor, and he was a janitor at fucking UWM.
Oh, no.
And He like would clean the like fucking parking garages and shit.
Yeah.
And same type of shit. Like he'd just fuck off. He wouldn't do anything. He'd just be on his phone, and drive around the little cart, whatever.
Yeah.
And one day he got pretty horny. Apparently, he went to the bathroom on shift at fucking UWM. Fucking cranked one out.
Cranked one out at school.
One out at in like the parking garage bathroom. How that's a low,
dude. That's a low. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know people that have done worse.
Love him to death, though. I mean, we've all been there.
Yeah. I never done it there. I mean, there were people we had like, thank God they were divided. We had like a couple of divided showers in like my high school locker room. And I mean, there was the communal one too that like the wrestlers would use because they're freaked out.
They're different.
They're overly freaked out.
I was I was a wrestler for 8 years.
Yeah, did you slip and slide in the bathroom and shit?
I didn't do it in high school because it got to be.
They would just be like swinging their dicks around and hugging.
Dude, our balls dropped, and now I gotta wrestle a guy. It's like I'm slapping his ass with my nut. It's like singlets or not, you're slapping nuts to ass. It's like I'm not doing that in high school. No. It was too much.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, it's cute, it's cool.
Sure.
It's not like fucked up, but once it's too much. I got beat by a girl too many times too.
Really?
Got my ass whooped by a girl one time.
Really?
She was she went to like state or regionals or something. That's what I tell everyone. She was a fucking monster, dude. I got my ass beat in front of my dad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Speaking of, dude, have you seen Brock Lesnar's daughter?
Brock Lesnar.
You know who that is?
That's very familiar.
He was in WWE. Massive guy. He also he went to the UFC for a bit too. He was like in the UFC. Yeah. He's dude.
Stars Beast Tank.
Daughter's Tank. I don't know if she wrestles or not, but I saw her like throwing a shot put. Holy shit! And it just looks like Brock Lesnar in a wig.
Nice.
With all due respect, I mean, I'm sure she's great, but
the girls that are in wrestling are a different breed because either they really wanted to do it, like themselves bad, or their dad is totally making them because he wanted a son. And it's like that is a different,
and that's a different kind of trauma that they're bringing to the ring every time. Like they're bringing that trauma onto the mat with you. You're not just going in there thinking this is a fair battle. Yeah. You're going in there with a little bit of there's something extra. Yeah. She's gonna kill you.
One time I slammed a girl though bad. Cause my dad, dude. Oh my god, my dad's like more of a conservative fella. Yeah. And he went to state for. I think he won state for wrestling, so it was like his thing too. He loved it.
Oh yeah, so he was into it.
Yeah, and he was like, "You show her why girls don't wrestle." Oh, yeah? It was before the match.
So I was like, "Oh my
god!" I didn't like do it out of like I'll show her. I was just wrestling.
Yeah.
She wouldn't let me pin her, so I like had to do like a thing, like a a move, and I slammed her, and it was like a bad look. Like the whole it was like a. And then the whole gym was just like quiet and looked at me, and it's like, that's a girl. It's like, that's fucked.
Yeah, it really puts you in a tough spot because like either.
And my dad was like, yeah, and I just felt bad, like, and then I pinned her and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
That is tough. It is a tough look. But I was just gonna say the wrestlers at our school were freaked out. They would jerk off in the bathrooms. They would do this thing where there was six like private bathroom like showers, and then there was the communal one. Most of the time they would just shower together all in the communal one because they just liked rubbing soap on each other. I don't know. I mean, it's whatever. That's great.
Yeah, that's cool.
Heated rivalry's big now. I'm sure they probably would love that now. But they would do this thing on some days before school because we would like the football players. I would work out with the football guys even though I wasn't necessarily on the team. Mm-hmm. I was playing basketball, but I would just train with them weightlifting wise, and you'd go there like 5 a.m. Yeah. So you're before school, you're there working out, and the wrestlers would do their thing in the wrestling gym, and then everyone would be in the locker room at the same time. And these dudes would like race to get the private showers, and then they would jerk off, and whoever finished last like had to like do some weird punishment.
There were so many weird high school stories of people doing this shit, and it's very real. Like people did weird jerk off things.
I mean, I just don't know why all in the same shower bathroom.
Weird jerk off things. Yeah, people did that in high school. Like we had this kid. I'm not
Don't
gonna
say his
his
name. Don't
I'm
say
not,
his name.
I love saying names.
I know you do.
I
You've talked to a bunch of
love this.
people already.
Maybe they'll, because it's like in the off chance that they're not, they're not
Yeah.
gonna see me and be like, oh, RV podcast. You
Yeah.
know, it's like they don't give
Maybe.
a fuck about me.
Okay,
You
who
know,
was it? What was this person? What did they do?
This kid, Curtis. Yeah. Yeah. They did like a fucking jerk off on a piece of pizza thing. You know,
Really?
and the last one to finish has to
Had to
eat
eat it.
and he fucking
He ate it?
Yeah, dude. And it's like everybody knew that it happened. It's like you have free will, bro. You know, like
man.
I don't know. I was never part of jerk off experiments.
No, man. I just yeah, that's a different level.
It's a different level.
I just too like
I was shocked recently because I went to, my girlfriend got a very fancy gym membership at the Jewish Community Center. You know, you don't need to be Jewish.
Really?
By the way, no, you don't.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. Anybody can go and you can get a membership. It's very nice, like fitness club type deal.
Yeah,
you know,
Benjamin Netanyahu's paying for everything.
Yeah,
There you go.
dude. They got the sponsors.
Yeah,
They got fucking
Jesus.
APAC.
This podcast is gonna get shut down now, dude.
Yeah, this is gone.
My
Epstein
apartment
and
complex
this.
is gonna
Yeah.
blow up.
But it's a beautiful, beautiful facility. It's like Curb. We were just talking about Curb before. It's like they've got this, you know, they've got hot tubs, saunas inside the locker room, because I got to use the locker room as a guest pass, like the fancy locker room. I don't know why they let me, but they let me. And it's like they've got a sauna, a sweat room, one hot tub in the actual locker room, one outside, and then the showers and everything. And I was just very shocked by how much old man penis is just out, you know, like on the reg out there. I haven't seen penis like that in a long. So it's like on a Tuesday, I saw 10.
I hate,
and it was crazy. You
that's
know,
one of
like,
my biggest pet peeves about gyms in general is like, so I had a gym membership, like towards the end of college when I was like still playing basketball a little bit. I would just go work out at like I had this gym membership outside of the school that I would go to in the mornings before school. And it don't matter what time of day.
No.
It don't matter what day of the week, dude. They just got their fucking nuts swinging around.
Oh,
and they'll try to talk to you. They'll be watching the TV. They'll have TVs in there, and they're like talking about trade and Giannis, and they'll be sitting there talking about it like, what do you think they should do? And his dick and balls are out. And like I'm tying my shoes, and he's sitting there with one leg up on the bench, pointing up at the TV like I can't see his whole cock.
Literally. This guy, I listened to a whole conversation of these like old Jewish guys that were like, oh, how's Marty? Oh, it's pretty good, you know. He's like, have you been swimming? Well, I haven't been doing front breaststroke because ever since my rotator cuff. You know, they had like a 10-minute conversation.
Yeah.
I'm like getting dressed and everything. I go around like to go out, and both of them are just cock out for 10 minutes, just chatting
talking to each other.
Just, oh, you still hang out with Artie Sackamungus? It's like, yeah, I still hang out with that buffoon. It's like, Jesus, dude. That's awesome. It's awesome.
That's good for them.
It's good for you.
You don't think? What if more comedians should? You guys, when you guys hang out,
we
after
should
the show,
take our cocks out.
Yeah.
I've been saying that, but no one wants to catch on.
In the green
I
room,
don't know
everyone-
why. I asked AJ. I was like, we should take our cocks out next time we hang out, and
Yeah.
he was like, we should.
Yeah. You gotta pitch that again. Pitch that again tonight, maybe.
Locker room talk. Bring it back.
Bring it back, man. I think they brought it to the presidency already. So it's yeah, it's rough, man. Well, we're approaching that time, man. What have we not gotten to that we need to get to? What's something that's on your mind or something we need to get into before we
I'm a
wrap?
Teaching after all this.
Yeah.
Everything I
you've
always
heard?
feel weird saying. You know, it's like I talk so much shit, and I'm so.
You're a
goofy.
sub, right? You're a substitute teacher.
Yeah, I substitute teach for Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's crazy. What is it like being a substitute teacher as opposed to like?
Well, sometimes it's awesome because you're not like tied down to it. You know, you have a horrible day. It's like I don't have to go back for 120 more days. You know, and sometimes it's horrible because it's, you know how it is. It's a sub. You get in there and they're like, they got a glint in their eyes.
Yeah, they're excited, man. They're like, is this a movie day? It's movie day. Do you get to be the guy that plays movies most of the time as a sub?
No, that's not a thing anymore.
Really?
No.
That's
full
a bummer.
lesson plans. Yeah.
That sucks dick,
It's good though. Not for me, I guess, but I can see like the description sometimes, and one time I saw movie play the video, and I was like, this is fucking awesome. I signed up right away. You know?
Fuck yeah.
And then I had to listen to the same cross-country fucking movie 4 times the first 40 minutes, you know?
That's awesome, man. I do think, like, being a substitute teacher has got to be similar to being, like, a backup quarterback that gets to play.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're like, yeah, man, whatever I do is a plus.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
yeah.
If I throw for 10 yards, that's 10 more yards than we were expecting to get this week because the quarterback went down.
I try to do, like, a good job. You know, I genuinely...
I hope so.
Yeah, I try to do a shitty job usually.
Yeah, fuck the youth.
Fuck them, yeah. No, I try, like, to, like, actually, help.
Yeah.
Like, have some learning happen.
Yeah.
And I think that like eventually I might go back to school for teaching. My full cell degree is not going to cut it, but I think that like eventually it is
actually
the first job. Like I said, like I've never had a job that I care about doing a good job.
Yeah.
And it's like a sense of purpose.
Dude, if you're open to it, I know a lot of schools, it's actually kind of fucked, but a lot of schools are doing this shit now so they can avoid paying teachers where they will hire on adjunct long-term subs, so just people with a college degree. I've done that. Yeah. And they'll just be like, you're gonna just teach here, like you'll essentially be the 3rd grade teacher at the school for the whole year. Yeah. And they'll just be like, yeah, that's what you're doing, and they won't call, even though they're treating you like you're actually the 3rd grade teacher. Yeah. But they can pay you way less because they're like you're a sub.
I mean, that's what I opened a class this year. What? 6th grade. First day of school, I was the teacher. And I was there for 9 weeks. You know, wow. I was the teacher. And I think that's really funny too. That I am, I am 40 kids' first 6th grade experience. Yeah, their teacher that started 6th grade with them, and they'll never forget. It's
that's kind of insane.
They had Mr. RV.
I'm picturing my 6th grade teachers right now, and I can't imagine if I had walked in and it was you.
And it was me. Yeah. Yeah, and I was busting ass though because they had no lesson plans.
When you sub, if you're gonna, whether it's gonna be long term, short term, what's something about substitute teaching that you think people don't know, or they get wrong?
That they get wrong,
or something that you're like that you have to do that people maybe would be interested. That's like, this is kind of different that I have to do this as a sub, because we've had lots of different teachers on, but I've never had a sub on.
Yeah, I guess different than you would. That's a hard question. I guess long term, because I take long term assignments, and it's I'm looking for long term assignments ideally, because then I have a little stability. I have predictability in my life. I don't have to sign up for a new one every day. I know where I'm going. I don't so when it's a long term one, something that people don't think about is you get a personal attachment to your class, and then you're just done. Then one day, then the starting quarterback comes back and you're fucking gone.
You're benched.
You're gone, and they forget about you like that.
It's like if you were to do a surrogate pregnancy, do one of those. It's like you get to literally you raise the kids.
I raised that thing, man.
You fucking grew
That's
them
how
in
it
here.
was with the long term assignment that I had I started the year. Yeah. And then some Greek woman from another country came.
Just took
not
that
has anything. I'm not saying that's bad.
Yeah, it just took it over.
But she just took it over, And then I had, now whenever she needs a sub, I come in and it's
they get
awesome.
excited.
Those are the best. That's the best because it's that's my group. Those are my boys.
Yeah.
And girls.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
And days.
What's been have you ever had an issue with a student? Any kids ever do some really, really dumb shit?
Yeah.
That you had to kick them out of class or anything?
A million. I mean,
any
it's
good
MPS.
ones?
Any good ones?
Any good one? Any good stories that of a kid that was insane or a bad situation?
The bad ones aren't very funny. It's it's not really. It's sad. Yeah. The job is very sad. People. I think that's a thing too. That maybe that's the thing that people don't think about is you get to see so many different groups, and so many different and I'm bouncing around the city. So I'm not just in one area or at one school. I get a real depiction of the whole of each area of the city and what's You know, like, and school by school too. How does this school handle education? And it's a big, you know, or resources, or like how are funds allocated in this school versus this school? You know, how is administration work? It's like a very wide picture of the school district.
I'm sure it's vastly different based on
it is.
Different schools. So.
Yeah.
Wow.
But so that's a thing I think that people don't think about for subs is that you get a really good idea of like what the district looks like, you know, and like how they're failing, exactly how they're failing, because you see all the different ways that like, oh, this school is run well because this and this, and this school is failing children because they don't do any of that, or they don't have the funds, you know. A lot of it comes down to how much budget each school gets.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's good that I'd say it's probably good that you don't have too many insane stories then of like having to be super
like
because I had it.
I had fights in that. It's not funny. It's like it sucks. Like, you know, you got young kids just fighting, you know, and it's just, you know, I don't know if it's something at home or it mostly, you know, you're seeing something that is making you act that way, you know, and it's sad. It's like,
dude, we had people, I mean, I remember this one kid, we had people like do insane shit in school. We had people fight, and I was at like in the middle of nowhere, rural Wisconsin, but it was still like a Title I school, so it was kind of like underfunded and a shitty school. We didn't have AC, and it was fucking terrible. Like in the summertime, it was disgusting, man. And I remember this one kid like pulled a shank out on some other kid on the fucking bus one day, because they like were gonna fight. I mean, we had people like just like stupid fights where like some kid would try to fight somebody else. It would be real quick. Some dude puts him in a headlock, just fucking chokes him out.
There's like serious fights all the time that I have to break up.
We had a guy.
First graders punching the fuck out of each other. You know,
it's just insane, especially how young these kids are. I remember being in 6th grade, dude. This dude straight. He had been held back 2 years also, so you gotta think this kid should be in 8th grade, and he's in 6th grade, and he was like in like the reading corner. Like we had like the regular seats, all the desks, and then there was like a corner off to the side where there's like some books and a couple of shelves. It was kind of secluded, but you could still fully see this guy, and he was fucking jerking off, staring dead face, like staring.
I don't know what I would do.
My teacher. That's what I'm trying to say. Like as a human being, I don't know how to read.
I'd probably be like, look at Alex, everyone. Look, what the fuck? What the fuck? Humiliation. I think I'd do that. I've had the funniest things that happen, I feel like. Well, kids are funny in general. They say funny things. But are like interactions that I, like one time I got caught, a group of boys saw me like stealing muffins from the lunchroom, like the leftover muffins. And they're like, Mr. RV's stealing Muffin Man. They started calling me Muffin Man. Then I'm like, dude, don't tell. You know, it's not a big deal. I made them think that, like, I'm like, don't tell that I'm stealing muffins. And they thought it was so cool. Fucking funny, dude. Like, I play basketball with them at recess. If they have the hoops lowered, I'm dunking on kids. And it's the most fun ever because they think you're just a beast, you know. Even
Mr. RV.
I'm 5'8". I get to live in my NBA moment, you know, my dream. And I'm dunking on children.
That's
and
fun as
like,
shit.
That is awesome.
And they look up to you. They're like, dude, this guy's sick.
One day, we were like playing basketball outside, and I dunked on a kid named Yoandre. It was a long-term assignment I was in, so I knew all these kids. And I dunked on him, and then the fire alarm went off. And all the kids are like, Mr. RV dunked on him so hard, the fire alarm went off. Dude. And it was like a legend. It was like, it was.
They'd be like, remember that time? Remember that time when you got fucking
remember
dunked
that?
on?
Yeah. It was awesome.
Dude, that's amazing, man. That is excellent. I think that's great. I think that's great for the youth that they have somebody like
someone
you.
dunking on it, humbling them.
It's amazing, man. Man, well, is anything else you want to get off your chest before we wrap up, man? We've done about our time
I
here.
don't think so, man.
I appreciate you coming on and chopping it
Appreciate
up,
you. Yeah,
talking
it's
jobs.
Fun. It's fun.
Yeah, I always I always love to get to hear about what people do
Before their shit.
yeah, outside of their stuff, man. And
It's like, you know, the more experiences you have, especially weird ones in stand up, it's great.
better.
It's great.
Yeah, I imagine.
I need to start talking stories more. I
Yeah.
should do that. You've inspired me.
Good,
You've
good.
inspired
Well,
me.
maybe we'll throw some shows soon. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll throw some
dude,
shows.
let's do some.
That would be fun. Well, I want to say thank you to you for coming out and doing the show. Also, everybody that's tuned in either today or days after, his stuff will be linked down below. You can check out RV's Instagram, and I'm sure catch up on any dates or anything you've got coming up on there.
Thanks.
Also want to say a quick shout out to our patrons. Just be up on the screen right now if you guys are interested in getting behind the scenes access to extra videos, extra podcasts, as well as a series where I break down how I mix, master, write, record every single one of my songs. Go to patreon.com/Darren Rita, and you can help support the channel for as little as $1. Also want to say a quick shout out to Alpine House 2 and Impulse Cameras for both sponsoring today's episode. Their stuff is linked down below as well. And with all that stuff being said, this has been the